Lisa Briggs is here from the Bruce Company, taking your calls at 270-9933. Hello to you.
Hi, Lisa.
That was hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Pretty
the last one
brilliant.
scored at the end. You guys, pretty flower here?
Yeah, clivia. This is a plant that we get at this time of year, like late winter, very early spring, and they come in mostly orange, sometimes yellow, but they're very popular. So, everybody, the clivia have started to arrive.
All right.
And some peperomia, just because they're
Is it a house plant or you can put it outside?
It's a house plant.
Okay. All right, let's go to the phones. We'll start with Sue in Sauk City. Hi, Sue.
Hi there. I am glad to be talking to you, Lisa. I'm a plant lover. I have 25 of them in my living room.
Oh my goodness.
I've sent a picture of a Christmas cactus to you on Channel 3.
Okay.
I wanted to ask about a calancho. I have a mold on it, and I was wondering if, of course, I'm trying to promote the Bruce Company. Do you have a mold thing to get rid of mold?
I would guess that you're overwatering. If it's on the plant itself, it's a sign of overwatering. And if it's on the soil, the same thing. We do have mold asides, so like a herbicide, but for mold, but they're gonna kill a lot of other things or at least damage your plant. So calancho like to be dried out, so I would let it dry out and see if that helps.
Okay.
All right, thank you for calling. Let's go to Susan in Albany. Hi, Susan, what's your question?
Yes, we have evergreens, and the bottom of the trees are all dying, and there's several type of evergreens. What is causing that?
Well, it could be a couple of things. Most evergreens, if we're talking about spruces and pines, are very much a sun lover. And so as the trees get really large, they start to shade out the underside, and losing big branches on the bottom of the trees is not uncommon. There are other things like some fungal diseases that start at the bottom, but what you'll really notice is that through the tree there'll be random patches where you will have dieback. If it's just bottom branches, I wouldn't worry about it. Just remove them and the plant should be fine.
I've always wondered that. It's on the bottom of those trees along there.
Yes, yeah.
Dead. All right, let's go to Dorothy in Montello. Hi, Dorothy.
Good afternoon. I have a blooming lemon tree. It blooms beautifully, but it does not set fruit. What is going on?
Do the flowers like fully develop, or do they fall off kind of in mid-production?
A little bit of both.
Okay, so if the flowers are aborting, then you're not going to get fruit. I am not sure, because I am not a citrus grower, if they need a pollination thing. Some do and some don't. So if you have the name of the variety of the lemon plant that you have, you can email it to the plant desk, plantdesk@brucecompany.com, and we can try to give you some more intensive advice. It's kind of hard to do that on the on the TV without me looking at it.
Okay. All right, let's go to Mara in Dickeyville. Hi, Mara, what's your question?
Hi, I need to have an orchid with kind with all the roots growing around. But anyway, I'm getting sprouts, you know. But my question is, do I need to put in plant food in it?
In general, now that we've gotten to the beginning of March, it is time to start fertilizing your house plants. You really want to wait till the days are long and we have more sun and they're actively growing. Otherwise, the fertilizer is just kind of a waste. So yes, you can go ahead and water and fertilize your orchids. Use a water-soluble fertilizer. You mix it with water, and if you're on a weekly water schedule, you want to water, fertilize. Water, fertilize. And you can go ahead and do that now.
Can you transplant them?
If they need to be transplanted, you can, but it's probably unlikely, since orchids are what's the word I'm looking for? Since they're not growing, since they're not growing in soil, you want to repot when that potting medium, whether it's bark or whatever it is, starts to break down. But otherwise, that's really
they don't
not
need
that
more
necessary.
room.
Yeah, they don't necessarily need more room.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Rhoda in DeForest. Hi, what's your question, Rhoda?
Yes, my sister or daughter-in-law received a tulip plant for her birthday, and the tulips were bloomed, and now they have died. I know you can reuse the bulbs. Do you leave them in the dirt now and plant them in the spring?
Yes. So have her cut back the flowers because you don't want it to go to seed. Keep it in a bright, sunny spot. water it regularly, and then when we get some nicer weather, I would say end of April, when you can get your shovel in the ground and a lot of the moisture is out of the soil, go ahead and plant it in a sunny spot. She may or may not get flowers next year because those potted ones are forced. It takes a lot of energy for the bulb to produce a flower under those conditions. But in future years, she should be fine.
Okay, good deal. The gift that keeps on giving.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Thanks for your calls today, everybody. Great calls, Lisa. We could do another whole segment with you today.
I can take others off the air if you want to hang on.
If you're on the line, stay there. Lisa will talk to you off the air, and we'll have
Absolutely.
final check of your forecast coming up.